What is going on, you guys? My name is SpideyDico64, and welcome back to yet another NASCAR 164 scale diecast review. And here for today's 164 scale diecast review, we're not here today to have a look at a race win diecast, but rather instead, we are here, ladies and gentlemen, to have a look at here today at Martin Truex Jr.'s number 19 Bass Pro Shops Legacy Toyota that he ran at last season's Phoenix Championship finale. All right, so with that really kind of being said in mind, let's just go ahead and get straight on into it. So as always, here's a quick look at the packaging. Nothing too special to mention there. 2024, Joe Gibbs Racing, Martin Truex Jr. down there. Same stuff as usual, nothing else to mention there. And here is a look at the diecast itself. Martin Truex Jr.'s last ride as a Joe Gibbs driver, I guess you can say. It's funny how this is like, okay, actually they didn't label this as his final ride. They labeled this as the legacy car, essentially. So yeah. But no, this is Martin Truex Jr.'s. Yep, this was the final scheme that he ran at his tenure with Joe Gibbs Racing that ended after, I want to say, like at least 5 successful seasons. Yeah, 5 successful seasons with Joe Gibbs Racing. A lot of wins, many Championship 4 appearances and stuff like that. And yeah. So this right here is a throwback paint scheme to Martin Truex Jr.'s first NASCAR Cup Series start back in the 2004 Atlanta race, the MBNA, or no, it was like the Bass Pro Shops 500 or something like that. That was the race that Dale Jr. crashed out and kind of ruined his championship hopes, essentially. A lot of people like to point to when he said shit on national television, but that's not really what happened, though. But anyways, though, as of course you can see here, you can clearly see, that this is based off of that paint scheme. A really awesome looking paint scheme that they were doing a throwback to. Of course you can see the DEI influence here. Now I know maybe some people will ask, hold on a minute, wasn't Martin Truex Jr.'s first start back in the 2004 race at New Hampshire? And technically, it is his first start. That was actually, if you really want to be technical, that is his first start. But NASCAR really never labeled it as his first start just because the way NASCAR rules will work and stuff like that, you're supposed to, whoever starts the race gets credited with the finish. And Martin Truex Jr. ran the majority of that race, but they did not count that as his quote-unquote first start. And so this race, that, of course, obviously, as you can see, they're throwing it back to. This was his first official start in the NASCAR Cup Series. Now, looking here at the car itself, of course, you can see this really cool maroon-looking color on the 19. Obviously, of course, you could see the influence of the DEI, the slanted number, of course, the stripes, which, yeah, I mean, it's a really cool thing that they're able to get the stripes. However, though, unfortunately, though, this car is not really too accurate to how it originally was. Now, this is not a Lionel issue. It's more or less a designer's issue because the original car was done this metallic, pearlescent kind of red color. It wasn't like a maroon color. It was still red, but it was like a metallic red. But as, of course, you can see here, it basically came out maroon red. Kind of sort of like, I don't know what the best way is to call it. I don't know. It looks like, I don't know how to describe it. But yeah, as of course you can see, this does not, of course, encapsulate the metallic red or anything like that. It's just basically this maroon kind of color. Which, again, this is not on Lionel's fault. And if I imagine if Lionel were to, they would have made this into, they would have maybe used, I don't know, maybe they could have easily done a really shine finish to it, but at the same time, that's just really not how it is. Like, you can't really see it, but the original car had a lot of pixels, was really pixelated, and you can see a lot of the cool details, but unfortunately here, you just cannot see it. So, yeah. That is a bit unfortunate, but I mean, this still really does make a cool, like, alternative scheme for Truex Jr. and stuff like that. Like, in all honesty, I would rather that Chase Briscoe would have ran a red Bass Pro Shops car just so we can, differentiate the Bass Pro cars, because all of them are either black or orange or silver or whatever. But with all that really kind of being said, let's just go ahead and get down to the sponsors. On the windshield banner, it says Toyota, Truex Jr. You got some of the window detail. Johnny Moore's Bass Pro Shops Club. Here's the Toyota Camry front nose, number 19, Sonunco Camry. You can see here there is the... Oh, that's weird. They actually have the grill detail, which... Okay, I don't pick up any of these standard edition diecasts anymore. Does this one have the grill detail? No, it doesn't. Huh, that's weird. It actually has the grill detail. Kind of like a race one. Okay, that's a little bit weird because... Let me pull out this one. Yeah, it has the grill detail. Okay. I mean, they didn't have to do that. They could just had that big old, that detail in the back with the Camry, but okay, I see you. You got a black splitter going across here. There is a little bit of a crinkle right there with the paint. You can barely see it. There are some issues with this car, unfortunately. Which, yeah, I guess this goes to show why I don't pick up the standard editions much anymore. Hell, the race ones come out better than these ones. What the fuck? Anyways, this says Goodyear. You got the you got the tires here with the gunmetal gray rims. On this side here, you got NASCAR Cup Series. You have a little bit of another paint splotch thing there. And then 19, Bass Pro Shops, Tracker ATVs, True Timber. Mobile 1. You can see another crease down there with the paint right there. I know my thumb is really disgusting to look at, but here, I'll take this, what is it, this toothpick. See right there, there's there's a chip right there. That's not great. It says Mark Truex Jr.'s name on the name rail, number 19, Bass Pro Shops, Truex Jr., Auto Owners Insurance, Interstate Batteries, Greasers, Fine Foods, the bioethanol, gas cap. And then, of course, back here, you got Cabela's with some other contingency sponsors, Lincoln Welders, Mac Tools, Siemens, Sherman-Williams. On the back, it's right here, it says, thank you, Mark Truex Jr. And oh boy, we have a lot of issues with this car, man. So you can see here that there's a little bit some chips on the spoiler. And wait a minute, hold on. There's a gap right there between the back window. That's weird. Yeah, and then I can see some like more crevices, like wrinkles, like right here. And then the Toyota logo is not even straight on. Same with the Mobile 1 logo. Like, holy goddamn, this is pretty shit. You can see more wrinkle, another wrinkle right there. Holy damn, this is a... Hey, look, you even got more wrinkles on the side here. Like, yeah, more wrinkles on the side right there. And then this side has Black Rifle Coffee on the side here, but... So, yeah, wow. You know, it's funny, this isn't a race win, but... Holy shit, wow. Yeah, oh my god. So, yeah, there you go, guys. Yeah, no race win detail to look at, but holy goddamn, there was a lot of issues with this car, man. Just a lot of these, like, just little details, dude. It's just, like, I don't understand it. How they can, like, mess up stuff like this. Like, I don't know what it is. They get the race wins down, but when it comes to the standard edition diecast, they just don't. What the hell, dude? Okay, but anyways, though, I'm dragging on way too much. Okay, let me end enough my review here. So overall, it's a decent release, I would say for sure. I would say though that for any of you Mark Truex Jr. fans that really want to get your hands on like a really great Truex car, I suggest that your best option is to go and to try to get the Homestead version, since that car is perfect. This one, however, though, unfortunately, the paint scheme is not accurate to how it was. That's not a Lionel thing. It's mostly a Joe Gibbs thing. But also at the same time as well, yeah, this car has just a lot of those just issues. Now, it doesn't really ruin the car. It's not like there's a big old misprint or anything like that. But that is really unfortunate. That is really unfortunate how it has just a lot of these issues, man. And I don't know if this is just a standard edition die casting, or I don't know, maybe the race wins are the only ones worth getting nowadays. But overall, I'm kind of sort of a little bit disappointed with this diecast, but I mean, I wanted to review a Mark Truex Jr. car anyway, so I just decided, yeah, fuck it, why not? So this car is out currently as of right now. Now, I do want to go ahead and give you all a little preview as to what's going to come with my diecast reviews. So Lionel has the next shipment in, but they have not I don't think they have shipped it out yet, though. They have to maybe expect that at least next week or at least tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow, because that'd be really fucking annoying if they didn't, but we'll see. But what else was I going to say here? So my next reviews are most likely, I definitely know that the next review will be the Ross Chastain Kansas win, when I eventually get that, probably by next week. And then probably the Zilich Red Bull and the Castroneves Wendy's car. Hopefully those standard edition diecasts will come out better, but then afterwards, we'll basically we'll go from there. We'll see how everything goes and shapes out from there. But anyways, though, guys, that's going to do it for this review. Hopefully you all enjoyed it, and I will see all of you in the next video.